it's a story in the Talmud, a very interesting story that says about this individual. They happened to be, they were this not Jewish person from wherever it was. They were walking around, and they happened to be passing by a Jewish school. They were listening in, and suddenly they hear the rabbis teaching the people all about the special garments that the Kohen Gadol, which is the high priest, special things that he wears. And they said, "Ah, wow, looks pretty cool." This person started eavesdropping, and they started explaining how the exquisite, garments, and it was very, very special, very beautiful garments that they would wear. And he said, "Wow, sounds pretty cool. I want to be the high priest." So the person, he went to this famous rabbi known as Hillel, and he went to Hillel and he said, "Hillel, I want to be the high priest." And Hillel said, "Oh, listen, you got to start learning some of the laws, learning some Torah." So he started learning some of the laws, and he got to a certain part of the Torah, and it says an idea that a person, to become the high priest, you have to have been born a Kohen, born a priest. So he thought to himself, "Listen, certainly I wasn't born a priest. These individuals are not even Jewish." So he said, "I guess it's not going to work. I'm not going to be able to become the high priest." And the Talmud says that they continued learning, and eventually, at the end of the day, actually, the person converted. Very interesting story in the Talmud. There's a big question that my head rabbi, actually, in my yeshiva, is known as my Rosh Yeshiva, Rav Henoch Leibowitz, he asked the following question on the Talmud. He said, "It doesn't make so much sense, right? The person originally wanted to come. Why? In order to become the high priest. So now suddenly they can't become the high priest anymore, so why would they continue? And it makes no sense. They should have just said, forget it, right? It's all over." And he said, the one thing that changed is that Torah learning became a part of this individual's life. This individual started learning Torah. And Torah has a tremendous impact. There's a real kedusha, a real holiness that Torah has to it. And suddenly the person started learning Torah, and they became so involved, and they became, it's almost like they were sold, They said like they want this to become part of their lives. And it's a tremendous lesson just for all of us to realize that, if we become more involved every little step of Torah, whether it is coming to a class, whether it is whatever it might, a few minutes here, a few minutes there, taking on a couple minutes a day, that we don't realize the amazing impact it has not only on us, but as well on our spouse, as well on our family, on our generations to come. We have no idea the amazing impact that Torah has on us. And so hopefully with that, it's wonderful that we're all coming together for a class, and especially a class like this.